Hey friends! My name is Desiree, aka Mama Friendly, and I do all sorts of videos on my channel, from cooking videos to planner videos, vlogs, hauls, homeschool videos with a Disney twist, a little bit of everything. So if any of this sounds like fun to you, I hope that you'll subscribe and join me on my YouTube adventure. Now this video is the latest installment in the monthly grocery haul collab hosted by Tiffany of Small Town 6 and Jessica at Jessica My Rose. I'm gonna have their channels linked in the description box as always, along with a link to the playlist so that once you've watched my grocery haul this month, you can go and check out what all my friends got as well. Last month's haul, I'll go ahead and I'll post it up here, was Whole30 themed. At this point, I'm eating more low carb keto. I was doing dairy-free keto for about 2.5 years before COVID hit, and weight loss notwithstanding, it's the best I physically and mentally felt probably in my entire adult life. So I'm back onto that. This haul, however, is gonna have a little bit of everything because not only am I stocking up for the next week or two, just regular foods, I'm also buying all of the ingredients that I'm going to need for all the recipes that I'm planning to cook for the channel and share with you guys throughout the month of May. And as usual, I've got hauls from 2 different places. I get all of my groceries through Amazon. Some of them are from Amazon Fresh, like the more typical stuff. And then once a month, I do sort of like a fill-in haul from Whole Foods. Whole Foods is more expensive, plus they tack on an extra $10 delivery charge, even if you're an Amazon Prime member. But unfortunately, there are certain things that I can only get from Whole Foods. And so when the time comes to stock up on them, I gotta do what I gotta do. So I'm gonna show you the Amazon Fresh haul first and the Whole Foods haul after because they happen to be coming today in that order. I'm also going to include the total prices for each haul at the end, and those prices include delivery fees and tip. Always tip your drivers, please. This is a job and they're not paid all that well. So consider the convenience factor, consider a living wage, and do your part. If you can't afford to eat out, if you can't afford to get your groceries delivered, don't put that on your drivers. I'm gonna get off my soapbox now. Let me go ahead and show you what I got this month for our grocery haul video. To begin, first off, there's gonna be background noise because I'm in the kitchen. I'm in a common area of the house, and so sorry, it happens. We're gonna begin with some green beans. I've just had a craving lately, so I'm probably gonna cook these with some olive oil and just some salt and pepper and garlic. We've got our 18 eggs as usual. I will eat these this week. I will probably run out actually if I have any baking that I need to do. We've got some chicken thighs. The dark meat chicken was on sale this week, so I think I got a pack of thighs, a pack of drums, and maybe even like a larger pack of something else. It's my preferred cuts of chicken anyways, so it works out for me. I'm trying to rip the bags in such a way where you can't see my address. Ooh, okay, they messed up, but it actually works out in my favor, I think. So I ordered some more pepperoni for my son. He really loves pepperoni, and we really like the Applegate brand because it's very clean ingredients. They seem to have included some of the Organic Valley kind as well. Hopefully he likes it. It doesn't say dairy-free on it, which is a little bit concerning because we do need to have our stuff dairy-free for him. He has an allergy, whereas the Applegate is clearly marked as such. So I'm going to have to look into that. But yay for organic pepperoni. I guess if nothing else, I'll eat that. We've got some hot dogs, and again, it's Applegate. We really like that brand. More Applegate. This is some salami. He really likes to eat this baked up in the oven so it gets crispy. We've got those chicken drumsticks I was talking about. And I'm not going to take them out of a bag because I'm just going to stick them in the freezer just like this. But this is the larger container of chicken thighs. Alright, went ahead and handled some of the bags off camera. So I just got rid of the bags. I'm going to show you what was in them. We've got a thing here of, I think it's 3 pounds, yes, of Honey Crisp apples. This was $7. If I were to buy the apples individually, they were $1.79 each. Obscene. But this is the only kind of apple that my son will eat, and it's the only fruit that he eats consistently. So I was more than happy to pay for this big old bag right here. We've got some strawberries. That's for a recipe, along with these waffles actually, and these tater tots. Typically I wouldn't buy either of these things because I'm the only one that eats them and I don't want to be eating them right now. But like I said, I've been stocking up, or I am stocking up this week for the recipes that I'm going to prepare in May. So that's part of that. Unfortunately, one of the recipes that I was hoping to shoot this weekend requires the strawberries and bananas, but these bananas are intensely green. And so that's going to put a damper on my plans, because by the time the bananas are ready to use, the strawberries will probably no longer be good. So I'm going to have to sort myself out, I guess. I might have to buy more strawberries later in the week. These are my favorite breakfast sausages. I literally eat these every single day. They're a great source of protein and fat, and they taste just like the kind you get at McDonald's, except these are dairy-free. And then we've got some mini cucumbers here. I like to just snack on these or include them in my salads. So here we've got a gallon of spring water. I just prefer it to the fridge water that we get here. For some reason, the water out of our fridge tastes very like acidic, even though the filters and the tubing and everything is clean. And I'm extremely particular about the taste of my water, so spring water it is. I also got 5 of these Eat Smart chips. These are my son's favorite chip. I'm not going to show you all of them because that's tedious, but 5 of these, and that'll last us probably the next 3 days or so. And this will be the last bag from Amazon Fresh. And this is more of like pantry type things. So I've got some Frank's Red Hot Wing Sauce. That's also for a recipe. My organic coffee. This is a new blend I'm trying. This is the Peruvian medium roast. I've been buying the breakfast blend, and last time I got a mocha flavor, which was really good, but I'm just trying to expand my horizons and see which ones I like best. We have some maple brown sugar flavored sugar-free barbecue sauce, and I'm going to use that for a recipe along with something that's coming in the Whole Food order. And lastly, some more guayaba paste, because earlier this month I posted a recipe for gluten-free and dairy-free masa real, and it was honestly probably the best dessert I've had in the last like 5 years. I'll post that recipe in the corner in case you want to check it out. I don't have any immediate plans for making it again, but I figured this is super cheap, and depending on where you shop, not the easiest thing to find, so I might as well have it on hand, and that way the next time my parents come over I can just kind of throw everything together and voila, instant dessert for entertaining. So that's everything from my Amazon Fresh haul, and I'm gonna go ahead and post the price of this haul at the bottom of the screen here. Now in a few hours we're going to get our Whole Foods order, so when that arrives I'll show you everything that's coming in that. And it is now a little later in the day, and we've got our Whole Foods order in. And as you can see, it's a lot smaller because I only really get the essentials from Whole Foods since it's more expensive, particularly the delivery fee. I only get the things from here that I cannot get anywhere else. So first off, I got myself some flowers. These are actually of substitution. I had picked, I think, yellow tulips. And then I said, in case they don't have tulips, give me more sunflowers, because I had sunflowers a couple weeks ago and they lasted a really long time. But the shopper ended up sending me a text saying that not only do they not have tulips, they didn't have sunflowers either. So would I like just a like wildflower bouquet? And I thought, you know what, that's fine. I just really want some fresh flowers, so I'll take whatever you've got. It ended up being about twice the price of the bouquet I'd originally asked for, but c'est la vie. Now, as far as the foods, I've got some St. Louis cut ribs here. They were having a sale. I haven't had pork in a while, or at least not, you know, like this. And the sausages, obviously, I eat pork probably daily, if I'm being honest. But I haven't had like chops or ribs or anything in a while, so I thought, you know what, that'll be nice to break up the monotony from all the chicken I've been eating lately. And speaking of, we have here a spatchcock chicken. This is my favorite way to buy/make chicken because it cooks super evenly, it cooks quickly, the skin gets all nice and crispy in the oven this way, and you know that everything's gonna be ready at the same time. The white meat, the dark meat, everything's ready at once, so nothing gets dried out or anything. The only issue is that this chicken is like $15, so I might get it like once or twice a month. And that's about it. It's more like a treat than anything else. We've got my handy dandy nut pods. I make sure to get some every time I shop at Whole Foods, and they were actually on sale this week. I also got a container of Follow Your Heart blue cheese. Follow Your Heart is my favorite brand for vegan cheese, for dairy-free cheese, and I needed the blue cheese in particular for a recipe this month. I also got some of the Parmesan. I am never without this. It's my favorite cheese substitute. It's the only cheese I use basically for anything. And then also for that same recipe, we have the Follow Your Heart blue cheese dressing. I've never tried, I have had the blue cheese before and it's pretty spot on. I've never tried their dressing, so this recipe is gonna give me like a nice opportunity to check that out. I'm not huge on blue cheese dressing generally though. I'm more of a ranch girl myself. I know that might be a hot take. Let me know in the comments, are you team blue cheese or team ranch? And speaking of, I did get a bottle of ranch dressing as well. This is my favorite brand for salad dressings actually, Organicville. They make a non-dairy ranch, non-dairy Caesar, which is absolutely delicious, and a Whole30 approved Italian dressing that's also really tasty. So this is something that I always have stocked up in my pantry. Last but not least, we've got this nocciolata. This is basically a dairy-free Nutella, and it is absolutely delicious. I'm also going to be using this for a recipe later in the month. And that's it. That's my very, very tiny Whole Foods haul. With the substitutions and everything, the price changed for me, but I'm going to go ahead and put the final price at the bottom of the screen here so you guys could check it out. And that's going to do it for my combined grocery haul this week. I'm obviously going to be buying more proteins and produce throughout the rest of the month, but for the most part, it's going to be just kind of filling in ingredients for recipes here and there. These are the really like big hauls that I do at the beginning of the month to kind of get me through. Do you shop like that, where you get like a big haul and then just kind of supplement for the rest of the month? Or do you just do big hauls every week depending on what you're planning to eat that week? Let me know in the comments. And now that you finished watching my video, make sure you check out that playlist so you can see what all my friends across the country picked up for their May grocery hauls. I want to thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it, and if you did, I hope that you will please give it a big thumbs up. I'd also love it if you would subscribe and click that notification bell because I post at least 3 times a week and I wouldn't want you to miss a minute. Thanks so much again for watching. Bye!